Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Emmerdale April Windsor's debt spiral in worrying drug dealer twist. Caught in Ray Walters' grip, April Windsor's attempt to escape their growing debt leads her into a dangerous world. Emmerdale is set for some of its darkest scenes, yet as April Windsor, played by Amelia Flanagan, finds herself pulled further into Ray Walters' Joe Absalom dangerous web. What begins as a desperate attempt to clear debts quickly spirals into a nightmare, with Dylan Pender's Fred Kettle left helpless to protect her. Upcoming episodes reveal the full extent of Ray's grip on the teens, as April is lured into drug dealing and Dylan is manipulated into believing Ray is the only one who can help them. After her tense chat with Ray, Dylan checks in with April, eager to reassure her. April admits she doesn't trust Ray's motives, but together they try to remain upbeat. Later, she crosses paths with Ray again and apologizes for the day before, explaining that Dylan has just landed a job at the depot. Ray is pleased by the news, but his reaction is anything but innocent. Ross soon notices April's nerves and invites her to the cafe for a chat. She tries to explain what's worrying her, but fails to get the support she desperately needs. Meanwhile, Dylan finds himself cornered when Ray insists there are ways they can help each other. At the depot, Dylan throws himself into his new job, but a text message serves as a chilling reminder that Ray is never far away. In an unsettling move, Ray offers him an impromptu driving lesson, cementing his role as a so-called mentor. When Patty Kirk, Dominic Brunt, later hears that Dylan is keen to learn, he's thrilled and offers to teach him himself, unaware that Ray has already been pulling the strings. April is soon horrified when she learns the true size of their debt. Ray coldly suggests there are quicker ways she can pay it down, and before long, she's in too deep. Meeting Ray in a car park, she's introduced to the grim realities of his world. He lays out the basics of a drug deal, even pointing to a badly beaten lad as a warning of what happens when people make mistakes. Terrified but determined, April successfully completes a demo deal. Ray rewards her with a burner phone, officially making her one of his dealers. The gravity of the situation hits her when she realizes she is now bound to him full-time. While Patty steps further into his role as Dylan's father figure, Dylan is unable to turn his back on Ray. When the dealer gives him a generous present, Dylan is grateful, failing to see that he is being manipulated further into his clutches. For a brief moment, things look up for Dylan and April as they share a rare evening of happiness in the pub. But it's short-lived, as their security still rests entirely on Ray's terms. The danger soon escalates when April participates in a drop-off at a car park, only to be spotted by a patrolling police officer. Panicked, she hides her true intentions and is left rattled when the officer insists on driving her back to Emmerdale Village. Dropped off in the center, April crosses paths with Rona Goskirk, Zoe Henry, who is baffled by her behavior. A guilt-ridden April makes excuses, but manages to conceal the truth. Ray, however, is already doubting Dylan, warning him that April's nerves might make her a liability. When Dylan later asks April what went wrong, she snaps and rages about being dragged deeper into Ray's twisted world. Dylan tries to calm her by mentioning their hopes of renting a flat together, but his words only push April further away. Upset, she suddenly storms out, leaving him regretting his attempt to lighten the mood. The following day, April feels guilty when she sees just how much faith Dylan has in Ray. Wanting to protect him, she steels herself for another meeting with the dealer. Ray summons them to a lobby outside the village, where April finally plucks up the courage to demand when their debt will be cleared. But Ray has no intention of letting them walk away. Insisting he only needs April, he orders her into his car, leaving Dylan helpless, watching as she's taken off with the dealer who now holds their fate in his hands. As April's debts deepen and Dylan's loyalty is exploited, the pair find themselves trapped in a cycle that threatens to consume them both. The chilling question remains, will Ray push April too far? And could her brave yet reckless stand cost her everything?